G'day, folks. All Things Country here. Today, we're going to review a very special bag, and I've got a great story about this bag. That's why I really love this bag. Disclaimer up front, I really like this product. It's not some half-ounce bag. It's not some bonus or bonanza bag. In fact, it's smaller than all those things. Today, we're reviewing the Klesh Mini Krums Paydirt. Let's tuck into her.
Okay, so here's why I love these mini Paydirt bags so much. It was my 8-year-old nephew's birthday, and my sister had asked me to come over and keep the kids busy for a couple of hours while she went out and got the cake and the pizza and all the party stuff. So I grabbed 8 bags of this Paydirt and headed over there with my oil change pan and my gold pen, hoping to keep these kids busy. I walked up and I knocked on the door. So after a couple of knocks, obviously she didn't answer. No one answers the door. So I crack it open, and here's what I walk into. 2 kids going ham on the Xbox, and 6 kids lined up waiting for their turn. It was mayhem. So then my brother-in-law, who's on his way out to work by this point, looks at me and says, "Good luck." He says, "What are you going to do to keep these kids busy?" I said, "Well, I'm going to teach them how to gold pan." So he looks at me and he says,
"You stupid."
So shortly after that, my sister leaves to get the party favors, the cake and the pizza. I'm left alone with all these screaming kids. So I just calmly made my way over to the kitchen table, set up my oil change pan, put in a squirt of dish soap, and one of the kids came over and asked what I was doing, and I explained I was going to teach them how to gold pan, and these bags had real gold and gems in them. And this kid got super excited. And of course, as most things go with kids, when one kid gets excited about it, all the others get excited about it. Within about 10 minutes, all the kids were gathered around the table and they were panning out their little mini bags one by one, collecting their gems. I had brought each of them a tiny gold vial to keep their gold in. It was awesome. Of course, there was one kid stuck behind on the Xbox, but I don't even count him. He was redheaded and his nose was leaking a lot. I mean, Dylan, if you're watching, seriously, get a Kleenex, dude. But other than that, anything to me that gets these kids active and involved and off the video games for a few minutes is great stuff. I was super happy and my job was done.
Hello,
Said my sister as she walked in the door in complete disbelief that the kids were so well behaved and quiet. It was an awesome moment. Fantastic. Everyone sat there enjoying themselves. And then I gave my nephew his birthday gift, the latest copy of Call of Duty, grabbed my gold pan, and got the heck out of there. So there are 2 morals to this story. Number 1, never trust a redheaded kid with a runny nose. And number 2, kids love gold and gems and they have other interests. You just have to get them off the Xbox. So now, on to our Paydirt description.
So here's Shane's description on his website. It says these are smaller bags, usually weighing less than 3 ounces each. I'm not even going to bother to measure it, but yeah, it's definitely a very small bag. But they contain lots of gold. In fact, they're guaranteed 0.14 grams, which is great for such a small, tiny little bag. Difficulty rating is about 2.5 out of 10. He talks about the gold being pickers and that every once in a while you could get a bonus bag, which is pretty neat. Again, I've said this before, I'm not a big fan of bonus bags, but as long as you're guaranteed a minimum amount of gold, I'm okay with that. Most vendors that have bonus bags don't guarantee a minimum amount, and everyone wastes their time and money chasing that bonus. That won't be the case here because we do have a guarantee. It contains real gold placer mining concentrates from Colorado, and it does say that each bag will contain gems, and some bags actually contain a guitar pick. So pretty neat stuff. Let's tuck into it. All right, so today we're going to classify using the 10 mesh. The reason being, there's not a lot of fine gold in these things. It'd be nice if we could find gold in multiple classifications. So I've ripped the top off, but these things can be a bugger to open up sometimes. Oh, not so bad, this one. Pop the Ziploc bag, very well packaged and secured. And dump it out, and already I'm seeing gems. Shiny objects popping out. Awesome. Give it a shake. And oh yeah, right there we have some chalcopyrite. And what looks to be, to me, a piece of fluorite. Okay, as always, we have our oil change panning station. We've got our bigs and our littles. We're going to add a little bit of jet dry. Acts as a surfactant, which breaks up the surface tension of the water so none of the small gold floats away on us. Don't think we're going to get much small gold, but always worth doing anyways. So we're going to add all of our bigs straight into the pan. Give it a quick stratification. I mean, realistically, there's not too much big material here. I know the kids like to pick through it, but we'll do it the old-fashioned way anyways. I am seeing one picker right in there. All right, there we go. Put that up with the snuffer bottle. Good to go there. These things are good for about 3 small pans, which is perfect for kids. And you know what? I actually kind of like them as a little guilty pleasure when I get home from work. Don't have a lot of time before supper. It's a little something to do, pass some time, have a cold beer, and enjoy just a little bit of panning. So some smaller stuff. Got all nice and stratified. Slowly pull her back. Now you can see this stuff moves really easy. Perfect for kids or amateurs, or you know what, this is a perfect bag. If you've never panned before and you're nervous about it, get yourself one of these. Oh, look at that, all that gold floating up. This will show you the basics and show you the ropes, but just look at all that chunky gold building up in the corner there. Fantastic stuff. Go. 2 more pieces. A little bit of black sand, probably some hematite. Nothing too major. Nothing that's going to stop you from snuffering up your gold anyway, that's for sure. There you go. Just in that little, repan it just in case we missed anything, but just in that little bit of material you got quite a bit of nice gold. That doesn't get somebody who's never panned before excited about gold panning. I don't know what will. We got it all. I'd be a little bit embarrassed as someone that does Paydirt reviews if I was missing gold in a mini bag, but again, if you're an amateur, don't be shy. Pan it out 2-3 times. That's why I don't like panning off Paydirt. I like to keep it in my pan so I can double check my work. Cut 5 times, measure twice, or something like that, they say. Alright, so we'll get them all stratified again. Yeah, I love how this stuff peels off so easy. This is so perfect for beginners. Oh yeah, look at that, building up in that same corner again. Beautiful. Got one piece wandering down on me there. We'll grab that really quick. Look at that beautiful gold. All that from that tiny little bag. Awesome. Oh yeah. Alright, so it's time to do the old snuffer bottle dump and see what our take on the day is. Oh, that's some beautiful stuff there. Get that all in the bottom of the pan so we can see it better. Look at that. That is some beautiful gold. Not that I've ever seen any ugly gold, but that is really nice stuff. We're going to get this dried up and we can get ourselves a weight. All right, it's time for our weigh-in. Very enjoyable. In case you didn't tell there, I was having a lot of fun with that bag. Not too many things you can have so much fun for $17 left anymore in life. And boom, just like that, 0.166 grams. Awesome.
All right. You guys already know that I love these bags, but that being said, let's get to the ROI and review. The Paydirt cost was $17. Gold recovered, 0.166 grams for a gold value of $10.78, or an ROI of 63.4%, which is fantastic for a $17 bag. I've seen $50 bags that don't provide that ROI. But where these bags really fit in the market is the fun factor. It takes, less than half an hour to do them. You can squeeze them in between getting home and having supper. Really quick pan after supper if you just feel like something to do. Anytime, just great to have these things on hand. And obviously, as I mentioned, they're great for kids unless you're a runny-nosed redhead named Dylan. Fantastic stuff. These were the original mini bags on the market, and I've never seen one match it since. I really enjoy these. I hope you try these out sometime for yourselves. If you've never panned before, this is a great way to get into it. Cheers, guys. We'll catch you on the next review.